Hi guys, this is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and this is your weekly Angel Oracle card reading for the week beginning June 30th, 2014, and I'm using the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue again. Some of these decks, some of them just buzz a little bit more than the others, so this must be the appropriate deck for this week, so I'm just going to go with it. All right, so let's see what we have coming up for us. Pay attention is the card that comes up. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Okay, so this, I feel like this comes up when the angels are trying to get your attention. They're trying to give you signs, they're trying to guide you, but you're just not getting it. Okay, you've either closed yourself off to it, or you've just allowed yourself to get too wound up in fantasy or too wound up in details. They're coming in and saying that too. It's time to, again, get back in tune and watch for signs, because the answers are there for you. You just need to open your eyes and realize that they're all around you. Okay, next card, playtime. All right, so get centered, but whenever playtime comes up, this is a reminder, again, remember how we had that kind of releasing energy and making sure that you're laughing, making sure that you're enjoying this life that you've been gifted by God. Okay, don't think of every moment of every day as something that you have to push on. As a matter of fact, you don't want to push. When you push, there's resistance. Okay, when there's resistance, you can't get what you want out of life. So it's actually counterproductive to try to be productive sometimes. Okay, make time for play. Make time for unwinding, let's say. Okay, and just sort of detoxifying your energy. All right, the card actually says the dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. There it is. So what happens when you go off and play and you stop worrying about things? It sort of jostles the negativity off of you, and of course you come back with a clearer head. It also gives any sort of creative ideas time to cook a little bit. Okay, if any of you are ever stuck on something, like I'm thinking, like, especially if you're in like a brainstorming session, let's say at work, if you all walk away and you go and maybe go grab lunch and don't talk about work, you'll find when you come back, breakthroughs, a ton of them. Okay, I wish this worked really great for writer's block. It does on occasion, but not always. But I find that it works for like in the corporate world and such. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay, next card, watch your thoughts. No negative thinking, no doubting. And there's going to be a bit of that this week, because I think things are moving. It's in a way that you didn't expect. You're kind of like, oh, I don't know. But this is what it says. It says it's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. So what happens when you're doubting? You're thinking about the fear. You're thinking about the thing that could happen. Okay, how could this go wrong? Don't focus on how it can go wrong. Just think about how right it's going to be. Okay, and that's... Again, they're pointing me to the artwork here. The mermaid is looking in the mirror. Okay, so this is also about no negative self-talk, like no not believing in yourself. That is not an option this week. The universe is coming in and kind of knocking us a little bit and being like, no more. Like, enough with the doubt, enough with trying to talk yourselves out of seeing signs. I'm guilty of that too. I'm always like, well, maybe it was just this, maybe it was just that, They really don't want us to do that anymore, because they're saying it's making our jobs harder. That's kind of funny. Maybe not for them, but it's funny to me. Anyway, so just believe in yourselves. That's the big message here, okay? And yeah, and they're showing me no controlling. There's still a lot of people out there who are trying to control outcomes and stuff. When you do that, you are completely just wasting your energy. Because if that's not what God wants you to do, it's not going to be what you're going to do. No matter how much you kick and scream, okay? So just remember that. All right. Let yourselves receive. And this is the card. It says, allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Okay, and that's a big thing, especially for people who are very attracted to angels. We tend to not want to ask for help, or when we get it, we act like we're so beholden to that person because they came and saved us, or whatever, because they picked up some milk from the store. It's okay to allow people to help you out, all right? But mostly, I think this is a call for people who actually are trying to do everything on their own. Remember, you're not alone, okay? There are people around you who can and are willing to help you, so accept that help graciously, okay? Give gratitude and love back, but you don't need to feel guilty about it, okay? So let's see if there's anything else going on. They're pretty quiet. They're just saying enjoy. Enjoy these beautiful times we're in, and apparently they are going to be beautiful times. So I can't wait to see what happens, guys. Have a great week, and of course I'm sending you all of my love. Take care.